If you are looking for a story that takes the rugged, leather and asphalt world of a veteran motorcycle club and infuses it with a deeply protective, high-stakes age play romance, you need to clear your calendar for Kiki Clark. We are stepping inside the smoky, high-security walls of a classic clubhouse for Bull's Boy, a masterfully character-driven contemporary romance, biker suspense, daddy boy dynamic standalone novel that proves the toughest men often hold the softest hearts for the ones they claim. Let's map out the narrative tactical layout. If you love stories where a broad-shouldered, brooding alpha protector recognizes a vulnerable soul in need of sanctuary, where the slow-burn emotional trust is earned through patience and strict boundaries, and where a fiercely loyal brotherhood stands ready to burn the world down to protect one of their own, this book is engineered to captivate you. Clark skips generic club cliches to deliver a deeply tender, validating, and pulse-pounding romance that handles mental health and healing with exquisite care. The narrative centers on Bull, the imposing, heavily tattooed sergeant-at-arms for the legendary motorcycle club. Bull is a man of few words, known throughout the territory for his lethal tactical spatial awareness and unyielding loyalty to the patch. He handles the club's high-security enforcement and security perimeters with clinical precision. But behind his rugged, terrifying exterior lies a quiet, unfulfilled protective instinct. He is a daddy looking for a boy to cherish, guide, and shield from the harsh realities of the world. Enter Corey, battered by life, emotionally exhausted, and running from a past loaded with trauma and toxic manipulation. Corey lands directly in Bull's path. Corey is a little who has spent years hiding his true, vulnerable nature out of fear and survival instincts. The moment Bull lays eyes on Corey, his dominant protective instincts completely lock on. Recognizing the profound exhaustion and fear hidden behind Corey's eyes, Bull brings him directly into the inner circle of the clubhouse compound. What follows is a beautiful, slow-burning journey of forced proximity and emotional healing, as Bull creates a safe, strictly bound structure for Corey to let go of his adult burdens. But when Corey's past tracks him down, breaching the club's outer perimeter, the entire motorcycle club mobilizes, and Bull must unleash his lethal skill set to eliminate the threat permanently. It is an age gap, found family, hurt comfort, alpha caregiver masterpiece that balances comforting domestic sanctuary with high-stakes external suspense. The friction here burns with an absolute comforting heat. We are talking about that high-frequency, you-are-safe-in-my-hands energy, where every structured routine, soft touch, and fiercely possessive command carries massive emotional weight. Corey's deep-seated fear of rejection clashes beautifully with Bull's absolute, unwavering devotion, creating an underlying intimacy that makes their connection feel incredibly grounding and profound. Clark writes with a remarkably sharp, vivid, and highly unsparing voice that seamlessly transitions from the raw, gritty atmosphere of the biker underworld to the gentle, nurturing space of Bull and Corey's private quarters. What truly elevates this book into elite romance territory is Clark's respectful, highly authentic portrayal of the daddy boy dynamic. It isn't just about control. It is a beautifully negotiated contract of absolute trust, safety, and mutual healing. The pacing moves with calculated precision, tracking Corey's steady emotional progress before ratcheting up the tension as a dangerous external conspiracy forces a high-stakes tactical defense of the compound that will leave you completely breathless. Bull's Boy is the definitive high-tier upgrade your contemporary romance and suspense library needs right now. It is deeply moving, intensely passionate, and beautifully redemptive. It proves that true strength isn't just found in a leather vest or a quick draw, but in the willingness to stand as an unbreakable shield for the person you love. So lock the doors, fire up your Kindle, and prepare to get completely swept away by the Brotherhood.